Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Bilal, and the presentation topic is analysis of honey, and this is submitted to Sir Asif. So we are going to discuss here the analysis of honey, either it is a pure honey or not. So for the analysis of honey, we have to do different experiments and different uh, procedures for its analysis. So first of all, we will discuss here what is honey. Honey is basically a thick, sweet, supersaturated sugar solution that are manufactured by bees to feed their larvae during winters. So they prepare this for feeding their larvae. Bees basically composed of fructose, glucose, water, in different proportions. It also contains several enzymes and oils too. And the color and the flavor of honey depends upon the age of honey bee and the source of nectar. It colors it colored honeys differently as there are different sources and the ages of honey. Like we can also grade the honey accordingly, like different sources, that might be like blossoms, clovers, and alfalfa. So high grade honeys are obtained from these. If we talk about the poorer grade honey, that is obtained from the buckwheat. Honey has a fuel value of about 3,307 calories per kg. It readily picks up moisture from the air and is consequently used as a moistening agent for tobacco and in baking. Glucose uh, in this is crystallized out of honey by just standing at its room temperature and leaving on uncrystallized layer of dissolved fructose. So first, just putting it into the at the room temperature, the glucose is crystallized out, and uncrystallized layer of dissolved fructose is left behind there. So honey to be marked is usually heated by a special process to about 66 degrees centigrade to dissolve the crystals, and they seal to prevent crystallization. So for dissolving crystals, the honey is heated up to 66 degrees centigrade, and then it is sealed down just to prevent further crystallization. The fructose is crystallized. Honey ferments readily at about 160 degrees centigrade. So moving next, we will discuss here the apparatus and chemicals. Apparatus contains test tubes, sands, burner, water bath, and the chemicals are we are going to use are Fehling solution A, Fehling solution B, ammonium chloride solution, ammonium oxalate solution, ammonium phosphate, concentrated nitric acid, potassium sulfose cyanide solution, along with the and we will discuss the tolerance reagent too in the later section. And the next is procedure, how we are going to proceed the whole experiment. So we do different experiment. The number one is the test for potassium. For potassium, we use 2 ml of honey in the test tube and add picric acid solution in it. So if the yellow ppt are indicated, then it will show that potassium is present. So for the calcium test, we use 2 ml of honey in the test tube and adding ammonium chloride and ammonium hydroxide solution in it. And then finally the solution is filtered out, and the filtrate that we will get will take the 2 ml of ammonium oxalate solution in that filtrate. So if the white ppt or milkiness is indicated, then this will show that calcium is also present in that. Moving next is the test for magnesium. If we take 2 ml of honey in the test tube and add ammonium chloride solution in it, and then the excess of ammonium phosphate solution is added. So then the size of test tube is scratched with a glass rod, and this will uh, make white ppt, um, and this will indicate that magnesium positive 2 ions are present. So if we want to go for the test of iron, we add 2 ml of honey in the test tube and a drop uh, and just a drop of concentrated HNO3 in that test tube, and is heated for some time. So it is cooled after heating, and we add 2 to 3 drops of potassium sulfocyanide solution in it. If the blood red color is indicated, then the presence of iron is also indicated in that honey. So if we talk about the test for carbohydrates, we use two tests: Fehling test and tolerance test. Fehling test. In Fehling test, uh, we use 2 ml of honey in the test tube and 1 ml of Fehling solution A and Fehling solution B, and it is boiled down. If the red ppt are indicated, then it will show the presence of some reducing sugar. So we can also indicate the presence of reducing carbohydrate by the use of tolerance test. So for that, take 2 to 3 ml of aqueous solution of honey in the test tube and add 2 to 3 ml of tolerance reagent in it. So the test tube is kept in a boiling water bath for about 10 minutes, and finally, if there is a shiny silvery mirror around the test tube, this will indicate the presence of reducing carbohydrate. So here is the overall observation for all the tests, as we have done in the previous slides, like the test for potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, Fehling and tolerance test. So their inferences for potassium is present, calcium is absent, and magnesium is absent, iron is present, reducing sugar is present, reducing carbohydrate is present, along with all the observations, like the preparation of different PPTs respectively. So finally, if the results are as of the slides, then we will say that this honey is pure, and this is called